Hello, my green girls. So it's Monday the 23rd, and we're going to conquer lesson 7-5 today. So you have from your measurement and geometry books the word polygons. Now these are today we're going to talk about congruent. Congruent meaning equal. And remember we have the cool little sign, the equal sign, and then the wavy line above it means congruent. So when you look at these two triangles, you have line AB is congruent to line ED. This way, they're not alphabetizing, they're going in the same direction because this is like your line of symmetry right there. So as they flip it over there, so if we say line AB is congruent, we went from left to right. Here's our line of symmetry, so now we need to go ED. So you're not going to go alphabetical. We can also say that line BC is congruent to DF, BC, DF. You can also say CA is congruent to FE, line CA, line FE. Again, congruent gets the equal sign with the wavy symbol above it. I'm on, 346 today. You can also do it by angle. Angle A is going to be the same as angle E. Angle B is the same as angle D. Angle C is the same as angle F. Okay. Now they give you this part. Remember the plural of a vertex is vertices. So are these figures, figure KLMN and figure PQRS, are they congruent or not? Well, they're not. Because they're not the same. You can count the dots for this one. This one's a visual one, but anyway. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So NM and SR, or NM and RS, they are congruent, but as a shape and as whole, they're not congruent here. This is a parallelogram, and this is trapezoidish. As we do the quick check here, are these congruent? And as you look, they are. Their angles are, they're the same equidistant away with counting our dots. And so they are. Next part of today is about manufacturing here. So an assembly line workers, here they are in the crease of your book. They are making parts to a sample part. And so if you look at angle TRS, or SRST, and UVW, TR is the same as UW. And as they give you the measurement of the sides and also the angle measurements, you see here that they are all congruent by sides and by angles, which is what congruent means. Same shape and same size. Okay, so those would be congruent. Quick check as we look at these. There's your answer, sorry, but just as visual. This one has more of a slant, that's the visual part, than PQ and ED. It's more slanty, but also look, 16 and 6. This is 9 and 13. The rest is the same. Oops, no it doesn't. 12.5, 13, 8.5. A lot of these are, but they're not congruent because they're different lengths, which then also would then make them different angles. But they didn't give us the angles for this one. This one they gave us both. This one they just gave us the length of their sides. I think you guys get this. And then the third part of today is working with congruent angles. So when looking at something like this, you have to find out who would match up. They did it really nice for you here. So angle T is the same as angle X. So angle X would be 47 degrees because T is. Angle Z is R, so it would be 29 degrees. I don't have to take my protractor out to measure, but it is because we look at that. This is going to be 4 centimeters, this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 104 degrees. So these two are congruent. And I can either talk about their sides being congruent, naming them with 2 letters, or I can talk about their angles and look at how they write that. Angle Z, congruent to angle R. line ZX, RT, and so on. Today I'm going to have you do the questions on page 345 in your textbook as your math participation grade. It's the practice quiz in your book, and I need you to then type me the answers into my Google question that I placed for you. Also, math is going to be done differently because we're not going to do any more swaps. Here is 7-5 assigned to you today, which you picked up on Friday. You're not handing this in paper copy anymore because we are not going to swap. So you can do one of two things. You can complete this homework and take a picture of it and email it to me, or you can attach it as a Google Doc and you can type out your answers, however you would like that to work. Now you're in a geometry unit right now and it might be hard to type. So I'm thinking that your quickest, and I believe you both have phones, is to take a shot of it just like this. Please make sure that your writing is dark enough. Sometimes the lightness of a pencil, usually it's wood pencils, and I don't think either of you two use wood pencils. So you're gonna be fine. So I need this by 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's gonna work just like you work in school. It's not gonna be that you collect the worksheets and hand it in at the end. We don't know when the end is. We don't know when we're gonna be back at school. It might not be until after Easter. I don't know. So I need this so I can keep up with grades and so that you can get your feedback on how you're doing. So again, you're gonna either take a picture for me and I'm gonna get it by tomorrow by 9 a.m. or you're going to type out your answers and share the doc with me, okay? Whichever is easier for you. Personally, I think I would do the phone thing. I've invited you both to live video today. I think Michelina, you're in the morning, Nicole, you're in the afternoon. So hopefully you are able to zoom in and get to the link and we can chat about stuff. But this is going to be our lesson for math today, 7-5. And I will I will check out your answers later today. Miss you guys. Bye.